Hi everyone, and welcome to the bench. Well, today I'm going to tie you up the PMS. Now, I developed this fly when I was up at Kulani to target those big Lakers. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we're going to use a Mustad C70 SD size 3/0. We'll use some UTC 140 black thread to tie with, some medium white dumbbell eyes as the eyes. For the body, we'll use some white rabbit zonker strips, some white polar bear hair for the underwing, some green crystal flash for the midwing, and for the overwing, some dark blue flashaboo. The first step to the fly is to take your black thread and tie it onto the hook. Give yourself a nice little base, and then we're going to take our white dumbbell eyes and tie them in. Now we're going to take our black thread and wind it over the hook just to form a nice base layer so that our rabbit, when it goes on, won't slide on the hook. Now we'll take a strip of our white rabbit and we're going to tie it in at the back of the hook. And then we'll bring this white rabbit forward to form the body. And when you bring the rabbit forward, make sure that you just overlap enough to fill in the body. And this white rabbit will puff out a lot, but that's fine. When it gets in the water, it'll flatten out quite nicely. Now take some white polar bear hair and make sure the polar bear is quite long. Make it as long as you possibly can. And we're going to tie it in just over the white rabbit body we just put in, and that's going to be the underwing. We'll take 6 strands of our crystal flash, green crystal flash, and use it to put in as a midwing. And again, we'll just tie this in over the polar bear hair we just put in. And when you cut the green crystal flash, make sure that it's all cut erratic. Don't cut it evenly. Cut a few pieces a certain length and a few shorter, just so it gives it a real good underwing look. I've now taken quite a large piece of my blue flashaboo, and we're going to tie this in as the overwing. And again, with the blue flashaboo, make sure that it's tied into the length of the overwing. The last step to the fly now is to fill in the head, and all I do is wrap up the black thread and just fill in around the eyes and up the front of the hook. And the nice thing is too, you can also add some peacock curl if you like, just to cover some of this thread, but I found that the black thread works just fine. And there you have it, the finished PMS. You know, this fly is not just a great lake trout pattern, it also is very effective for big bull trout.